and welcome back to my YouTube channel. I hope you're all having the best day ever. Thank you so much for clicking on my video today and clicking on my channel and being here for this conversation. I can promise you this one's gonna be messy. But first, let's go in for our mucker hug. So thank you so much for being here and thank you for watching this video. I genuinely appreciate your time and just hanging out with me, right? Because this is a lot what we're going to be talking about today. So, Trisha Paytas is getting an overwhelming amount of backlash right now, and it is completely warranted. Now, the reason Trisha is getting a lot of backlash is because Trisha is self-diagnosing herself yet again with DID. Now, if you're aware, Trisha Paytas self-diagnosed herself with this a couple of years ago, back in 2017, 2018, and there were huge controversies and outpours of people just being really pissed off that Trisha did this, obviously. And I don't know why Trisha is deeming that she wants to do this again, but before all that, let's get into this special message. Hi muckers, I am interrupting this video to let you know that today's video is sponsored again by adamandeve.com, and I'm so happy to let you know this. You know the drill, you can use code ADAM50 on adamandeve.com for 50, literally 50, like half, % off one item and free shipping in the US and Canada. You guys have been loving this deal and thank you so much for doing it. It is the main way you can support my channel. If you like my videos, you also get something out of it using the code ADAM50 on adamandeve.com. Again, these products are amazing. This company have their proceeds going to fighting the spread of HIV around the world. A really good company that I'm really proud and grateful to stand by. Also, 90-day no hassle return, 24/7 customer service. So you will always have your opinion heard by them and you will love the products. And I'm so glad that you guys have been continuously supporting this and using the code ADAM50. And again, 50% off one item and free shipping in the US and Canada. Thank you so much guys for doing this and helping out. And again, I need to let you know that I've been seeing your tweets and seeing the Instagram messages where you're like, Adam, I got it, I'm using it again next time. Like genuinely, people even in the comment sections of these videos, and I'm sure if you have used it before, let us know down below. Whenever the stuff arrives, you will not know what it is. It's packaged really well. If you live with other people, or if that's not an issue, it's still packaged, you know, that discreet way, or secret way. It's packaged so you don't know what it is. And again, Adam and Eve, thank you so much for sponsoring this video. Again, go treat yourself. We have a week ahead of us and you have to watch this messy video. Go treat yourself, get yourself a good toy, get yourself anything. adamandeve.com, Adam50, 50% off one item and free shipping in the US and Canada. Thank you, Adam and Eve. Okay, now that we're back, I don't know why Trisha is doing this again. It is super stupid, it is super dumb, and okay, before we get into the actual video that we're going to be watching, and I've also pulled up a video from the original controversy of Trisha diagnosing herself with DID. I was on Trisha's channel one of the last days, and I've been seeing that she's been going through all of these like live streams. Like her new form of content seems to be doing live streams, and so I was at a cafe today, and I decided to put one of them on and listen to it. First of all, it was like 2 hours fucking long and I was listening to it in 2x speed and I got maybe... I'm gonna make sure my door is locked. I get so scared when I'm staying in hotels. Anyway, alright, so you just saw me being very terrified in a hotel room. Anyway. Okay, Trisha Paytas, I was watching this live stream and ignoring the fact that it was 2 hours, I got maybe 30 minutes into it and I'm watching it in 2x speed, so I only watched 15 minutes. And Trisha's new form of content seems to be doing this. Instead of filming normal regular YouTube videos, she's doing the more live streams. And within minutes, I picked up the fact that she will title her live stream something like finally addressing the drama or speaking out or saying what you want me to hear. And then she will start the video, the live stream, by saying at 30 minutes we'll say this. And I don't understand why people aren't picking up on the fact that Trisha wants people to watch at least 30 minutes of this because then she gets good watch time on the live stream and she makes more money on it. But not even focusing on that, Trisha is only addressing people in the live stream who are sending her money like through a super chat. So on a live stream you can send a super chat, which means you give money for your message to show up highlighted. Trisha is getting so many of them on her live streams and it is so deranged to me the amount of people who are wasting their money sending it to Trisha to either send her love, send her hate, send her... Like it's like, why are you giving Trisha Paytas your money? It is so fucking bizarre to me. But anyway, Trisha's been doing these live streams and that is the only real form of content she's been doing on YouTube recently. But whenever she was in the Maldives for her honeymoon, she sat down with Moses, and I think they were doing like it was either buttered noodles mukbang or eating fruit mukbang. One of the two. They're just going back and forth between the two. And Trisha talks about the fact that she believes that she has DID. And then she goes, oh, I don't want to get into this controversy. I don't want to get into this drama. And it really pisses me off that Trisha continuously keeps doing this online, where she will actively go out of her way to offend, appropriate any sort of culture, group of people, anything. This huge umbrella of just pissing off or appropriating each and every single thing. Doing this, and then gets a lot of backlash for it, never addresses it, and then a year later will bring it up and almost say it as if, ugh, I don't want to get cancelled for this again. You're getting like backlash because you deserve the backlash. This is one of the things with Trisha that really pisses me off. So anyway, I just want to show you that I have the clip here of Trisha and Moses talking about Trisha having DID again, but I thought it would be interesting, you know, before we watch this one, to go in a now deleted video by Trisha, because she deleted this back in like 2019, 2018, whenever she first diagnosed herself with DID, which, by the way, she goes on to say that she diagnosed herself with DID because she saw someone who had DID say how they felt, and she went, I feel like that sometimes, and self-diagnosed herself and made all these videos, borderline making fun of it. Sorry, that is my text going off. My mother's texting me. She's saying good night. I love you, Mom. Good night. It is something to note that Trisha basically lied about having this and then further went on to make fun of it, make many videos making fun of it, and then whenever approached by people who have DID that Trisha was being offensive, she basically doubled down making fun of them. So this is what we're dealing with. Alright, okay. I'm just texting goodnight to my mother. Alright, good night, Mom. I love you so much. So, Trisha Paytas switch. Don't give her the views. So again, this is someone uploading Trisha's deleted video talking about DID. So before we get into Trisha now diagnosing herself again, let's watch how Trisha talked about this back in 2019 whenever she's now addressed that she was lying back here. It just pisses me off. Here we go. Let's go through this.
I'm not gonna address the hate of the last video. I feel like I've already done that where I can, when I can, and what I can. There's nothing I can do to change anyone's mind about my last video, or
this is so weird.
Like, your opinions are your opinions, and that's just how we have to leave it. But so today has been very draining as far as my altars go. T, the protector, is nowhere to be found. In fact, I believe he got scared the most when we were asked about.
Also interesting to note that Trisha made many videos that were, I'm actually going to put this video in 1.5 speed, just so we get through it quicker so we can get to the newer one. It's important to note that Trisha made a lot of videos, like exposing my altars, and it was a video of Trisha in her kitchen, setting up the camera, filming, and then going and walking in front, and she was drinking a drink, then she would throw the cup at the floor, open the fridge door, not close it again, open a bag of Doritos, throw the bag of Doritos on the floor, and this was her making fun of the DID community. So I have no time for her trying to say that she has it again whenever she's openly acknowledged that she was making fun of it in the first place. I don't think it's funny, I don't think it's witty, I don't think it's entertaining, even at a bare minimum. I think it is just so lazy and unfunny. Is that the best you can do? Something people struggle with every single day.
My protector is on my altars, and he did not want to come forward. And it's hard for me. It doesn't just switch for today. I caught the switch on camera to show you the end to the altar. Tierney definitely came out last week, last Friday.
So this is her naming her altars.
And the YouTube video to implement the DM. I, Trish, have nothing against him or disassociate ID. In fact, a girl that we dated actually put on the video and I couldn't watch it.
Oh, by the way, I looked up what DID means, and I probably should read that out if some of you don't know, because I didn't know. It is dissociative identity disorder. Is a mental health condition. People with DID have 2 or more separate identities. These personalities control their behavior at different times. Each identity has its own personality, history, traits, likes, and dislikes. So, just for a little bit of context.
And she sent me a really long message, and Tierney decided to respond to that as well with really nasty, don't ever talk to us again, and that's just, unfortunately, part of it. but very rarely do I catch the switch on camera. But lately I feel like it's been in my mind, like, why isn't this happening? No one's believing me. Like, I don't have a paper that says this. Everyone's like, oh, well, then it can't be real. Oh, she can't have traits of that or whatever. And so it's been in my mind, and I was like, it's weird. It's like almost like being, let's say you have a superpower and you go to like the X-Men University, but you can't tap into your superpower. People are gonna think you're a liar, and they're like, you shouldn't be here. It really sucks because you know you don't belong in normal schools. They're just like, well, I should be here, but I just can't.
It makes me really genuinely angry that she has openly acknowledged that she was lying here. That she was lying here.
It really hurts. Tyranny is definitely the one to come to the forefront the most. He just did in OnlyFans, and we uploaded it collectively because I support, and so does T. We support him.
By the way, so this is 11 minutes. I feel like I've heard enough of it. We're gonna go back to it, and those who want to continue watching with me can. But let's go to what Trisha is talking about with DID now, because I feel like it'll add even more of like an adjustment to going back and watching that clip. So if you want to stay to the end, we'll go back and rewatch the rest of that clip. But I do want to show you what Trisha's saying about DID now, even though she's acknowledged so many times that she was lying about it.
Where the guy has like 8 personalities, and he can
Trisha Moses.
And he's like,
oh no, not yet.
Mm-hmm. That's another. I think that's that's a national one.
It's literally like watching 2 people that I've met for the first fucking time, or 2 people who've never had any human interaction in their entire life.
People that who have the identity disorder, they said they did not like the movie because they said we do not switch like that. But people do switch, like, not to get into this controversy again, but online people switch.
Not to get into this controversy anymore. I don't think it's funny.
Yeah, so like the movie seemed accurate. I don't know if they'll probably cancel me, but people are mad because they're like, that's not how DID works.
If you have to degrade everything, every argument to, ugh, people will try to cancel me, there's probably something to be said about that. Look a little bit inward.
I don't know.
I've never seen or met anyone.
You got it?
Moses literally says, I have never seen or heard anyone who has it, in reference to DID, and Trisha immediately panics because she knows that she said she's had it on so many occasions and made so many alter videos, so look how Trisha tries to save it.
You don't think me? You've seen me switch, so that's what I'm saying. Do you believe in it?
It's different.
You've seen me switch. Trisha, you punching Moses is not a switch. It's just you acting out and being a horrible person. That's not a switch, let's not blame it on that. Because you've openly acknowledged that you were lying for clout.
It's
I think it's the same.
well, I think the only difference is like in your case, it doesn't have a name.
The movie Split.
You know what I mean? Like it's not the personality that shows up and like, hi,
That's what I'm saying. That's what
Stacy's here now. You know what I mean? Like that's the only
But
difference.
Look
if
at them
I
making
named
fun of it.
Then you would
Right.
know. You'd be like, oh, that's...
I mean, I know when that.
They're literally making fun of DID.
Yeah,
here.
so that's what I'm saying. So when I did the original video, thinking I had it, because like I watched a video of someone saying they had it, I was like, oh, that kind of...
Thinking I had it. Trisha made so many videos of her alters, and here she's like, I thought I had it. She was speaking about her alters like she's known them all her life.
sounds where it's almost like a different person, and you're like, you kind of like know it's like not wrong, but I'm like, oh, I'm kind of like not this person, and it's like, oh, I wish I could stop, but you can't stop it. Like, and granted, mine's gotten like way better, but like, I do think I have something like that, because they say, like, if you watch that movie, we should watch it, because I actually like it. Like, they do, they switch. It's just like, it's hard to explain, and it's like out of nowhere, and you're just like, dang, I wish I like didn't have to be that way. But.
Seriously, I don't mean to be a bitch, but no chemistry between these people. Holy shit! Wow! It's almost impressive. How are y'all both married and have no chemistry? How do you do it? How do you do it?
Some kind.
Or something just like switches in your head and you become like, it's crazy. You never had depression or anything? Anxiety, nothing?
You know what I find in so many of these videos that we see of Trisha and Moses together, where Trisha's acting like, just that question, like, you've never had anxiety or depression before. This actively shows that they have no conversations off camera. I don't mean to be a bitch. If you're asking that for the first time on camera, you're not knowing enough about your partner. You're married. What the fuck? That's not, like, you don't even know the bare minimum about your partner? That says a lot. That says a lot, and it's not a flex to ask it for the first time on fucking camera. Alright, let's go back to this one, though.
We kind of were, like, warning him because he wasn't around, and all of a sudden he gets brought back into the light.
So this is Trisha talking about her altars with the names and stuff, even though she's acknowledged that she pretended to have it.
With anger or bitterness, and I think that's why his twin, he gets also very, like, sensitive, and so I think the two of them together have this sort of connection where Tierney's really crazy and Tyson's really sensitive, and
so she basically lied about all these names and stuff.
and I don't even give a fuck if people call me crazy. Like, fuck, I'm crazy, bitch, you're crazy too. Like, get over it. Like, it's just, girl, bye. Like, this is the internet. Like, okay, you're gonna tell me what I am, who I am, and where I live. No, thank you, not today. Not today. I'm gonna do what I want.
She's so quirky and funny.
Do what I want, or how much I want, and no one's gonna tell me different. I call myself crazy. Trish calls me crazy. Trixie calls me crazy, but you know it works in our crazy system, okay? So, like, if you can't get over it, honey, then you have to get over you too, okay? Just, like, I make YouTube videos and, like, I always get scared. Controversial ones.
So here we have Trisha displaying multiple of the altars coming through at once, just to show the audience that they're all present. Even though she's acknowledged that she was lying about this. But don't worry, she's going to show you multiple of the altars at once. Nobody seeing an issue with this? Alright. I think it's so disgusting.
I'm scared it's more alone.
Sorry, and the reason I think this is so disgusting, multiple. Number one, Trisha is making fun of the community. And number two, Trisha is a really big public figure. At least at this time. Back then. Years ago. And is displaying DID as something it's not, because she's acknowledged that she doesn't have it. So people are being exposed to the DID community for the first time by Trisha. And Trisha is so inaccurately describing it and portraying it that people then made fun of it. And created more of a stigma about it whenever they're basing it off of Trisha Paytas pretending to have it rather than someone actually having it. I think it's so disgusting. But let's watch more!
It's this person. I can't control this person so much. I know, I was looking up for me. I just
Here we see the altars coming through.
can't comprehend. Because why would anybody care about me or look up for me?
By the way, you're not missing out on any words. She's just mumbling here. She's literally not saying anything. She's just making noises.
And I'm scared.
As you can see, she's not saying any words. She's just making noises and whimpering. To show you that she does in fact have DID. Oh, the altars are not gone.
I think it's apparent, if you've watched me for some time, that I don't choose who, what, when, where to show who, what, when, where. The switches are real scary, and they have a scary side to Tierney. And I just encourage anyone who struggles with this or anything like this, or where they can switch and not know who that person was, whether you see that or someone else, don't listen to the internet, get YouTube comments. You need to get help in order to deal with it. And I know how to deal with mine, and I've been diagnosed with traits of lots of things. I've said this multiple times.
I've been diagnosed, she says confidently on YouTube. Years later, says that that never happened. So she lied about it. So the fact that she's now addressing it again with Moses and saying about, oh, I can't address this without getting cancelled, you openly made fun of and exploited this community. And it's not right, it's not funny, it's not comedic. It's unfunny, it's lazy, it's boring, it's humiliating for you. Muckers, I want to know your opinion on this. I can't believe she's bringing this up confidently again. She scrubbed all of these videos from the internet and she has the audacity to bring this up again. The audacity to bring it up again. It's ridiculous. I want to know your opinion on it though, and I appreciate you watching this, and I'll see you in my next one. Bye.